As we are nearing the end of Women's History Month, we have a trailblazer in the studio today. Donna Orender has been recognized as one of the top 10 women in sports. She has served as president of the WNBA for 6 years, also spent 17 years as an executive for the PGA Tour. And she uses her business savvy, her connections to motivate other women to accomplish and honestly create dreams that they might not even know that they have. So Donna lives here locally and joins us this morning. I always love to talk with you. And Donna, we're a little more than a week away from this year's Generation W Believe, which we'll talk about in just a moment. But I'm gonna make you talk about yourself a little bit because you truly believe that believing is the key to success.
It's funny, I didn't even put that all together. I found on my entranceway to my table, there's a book that says Believe. And I've always talked about some of my key successes in business was looking at building belief systems, really creating a mindset around a belief in pursuit of excellence, in thematic ideology, things like that. And then lo and behold, I mean, Generation W really is about gathering women and men. You said I like to help women, but I also like to help men as well because I do believe life is a team sport.
Yes.
But this focus on women bringing us together as a sisterhood that really has a belief in not only bettering ourselves, bettering each other.
And realizing the value in that as well.
And bettering our community, that's correct, which is like, this is in the service of building more vibrant, better, stronger, smarter communities.
Donna, you're a quick thinker. I love that about you. You accomplish things very quickly as well. I mean, when we think about things in the world of sports and at a time when you weren't really seeing a lot of women in those executive roles. So I guess for me, I'm always wondering, like, what made you believe that and have the audacity to say, I can do this and actually have the production that you had in order to have the results that you had, I should say?
Well, you know, when I got to the WNBA, nobody believed it was going to be successful. And imagine being in a place where every day someone said, this will not work.
Right.
And you really learn how not to hear the no. You learn how to believe, right? I believe that no matter what, we would be successful. And the other day I sent a note to my friend and colleague, the commissioner of the NBA, and I said, Adam, I'm rewiring my brain. Because all that is happening is so much good. There's a lot of work still to be done, but the emphasis now that we're seeing on an appreciation of strong women, women in sports, the economic support coming behind it, right? The media focus on it. The results are there. These athletes were always spectacular. I love Caitlin Clark.
Right?
Well,
the energy is there for her.
And there's so many more. Every day I'm watching with my husband. I said, did you see her? Did you see her? Did you see her? I love doing that. But you know what? I'm not alone. There's millions and millions and millions of people. Our sons and our daughters. It's so important.
All right, everybody wants to grab a little of that energy you have. So let's talk about Generation W. This is a time to recharge, a time to connect. And what's cool about it is how you said, I can just pick up the phone and call the WNBA commissioner. And but it's not even that. It's that using those connections to really make this event very special.
Well, I think people all along have been truly energized by this passion and this purpose. And they say, if you'll do it, we will come. And so this year we have an amazing, amazing group of speakers as usual behind this really. People are really motivated by this theme of believe. There's a tremendous amount of positivity behind it, a tremendous amount of promise of growth behind it. So we have one of the top leaders and experts on negotiation. What is negotiation at its core really about? Right, believing in your mission. Her name is Dr. Vicky Medvec, amazing. We have, you know, one of our own, right? Oscar Munoz, the former chairman and CEO of United Airlines. I cannot wait. His story is an amazing story. We have Erica Dewan, who's a global leader in connectional expertise and communication. Her talk is taking a limited mindset to an unlimited mindset.
Wow,
Beautiful. We have this talk, oh my goodness, this panel. 1950, Edward R. Murrow, NPR, created this platform called This I Believe. We have CEO, one of our favorites, he's like a tribal leader as well as Dr. Edie, Pat Garrity. We have Patty McElroy from ViStar. We have Lori Lee coming in from Dallas at AT&T and Akila Rahman from Goldman Sachs. Each one of them is so different in their lives, sharing what they believe in. There will be hundreds of all of us thinking there, asking ourselves at a time when it's so crucial, what do we believe?
Believe in, and what can we accomplish through that
Exactly.
together? And that's what I love about it is it's a time when we all come together and we talk and we're motivated and we leave better and to accomplish more. So
And that's why Dr.
up.
Lamayam is also coming. Our president of UNF had a little talk with him one day. We're talking about strategy, and I looked at him. I said, "Would you like to speak?" And he goes,
Sure.
I would.
He's got a story. And that's the
incredible.
thing. Not everybody understands everyone's story. So this is an opportunity to hear it, be inspired by it, and let it motivate you to go to the next level. So it is Friday, April the 5th. University of North Florida opens their arms to you every year. It starts at 8 o'clock. Want to be there because
Doors
a special
open
beginning.
at 7.
Doors open at 7.
Okay. There's so much energy.
Yeah.
We have beautiful vendors selling jewelry and all these other kind of things. We have great food all day.
Okay. Yeah, GenerationWNow.com. Get those tickets, GenWNow.com. Thanks, Donna, for coming in.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.